Team that shares the same building in Southern California at Staples Center, and it'll be quite the fireworks after the free agency and trade results. They'll hit Jerome Robinson up to the top. This is an open three, and it is good. Nigel Hayes, the former Wisconsin Badger, with the first points of the game. Sixth man of the year in the ACC, and also the nephew of Dikembe Mutombo. Three-pointer good from the top, Jerome Robinson.
I talked to a number of different personnel guys today. They need to be different in summer league.
Steal and slam for Coffey.
Lance, very good defender, can get in the lane and even play some point guard.
Nice job by Caroline forcing that one inside and scoring, undrafted. Nice move on the inside score for Terrence Mann, a second-round pick. Signs and trades from a night ago. Here's Hayes, floater, gets the roll. Nice start for the Clippers here at a 13-2 clip. Watching courtside, and same for the Lakers as well. Floater at the rim goes Cody Miller McIntyre. Last week and hadn't seen much time, but seeing some run right now. And Coffey hitting from the wing a three.
Really good pass by Jerome Robinson.
Other coaches to keep an eye on them.
They're not just playing for the Clippers or the Lakers or the Kings or whomever. What these guys are doing, they're playing on a stage.
The Lakers to 2 for 8. Start to this game, just 4 points on the board. Nice two-man game and finish for Devontae Cacok. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Deep two from the corner goes down. Derek Walton Jr., the former Michigan man, undrafted a year ago. Whistle and count the bucket for Jaron Johnson. It's an extended injury like we've never seen for LeBron James, and he was out a month.
You know what's undefeated?
Father time.
Father time.
It comes for you no matter who you are. Zion Williamson will not be playing the rest of the Las Vegas Summer League after suffering the bruised knee last night. In his Summer League debut, played a half of basketball for the Pelicans and scored 9 points. Will not be playing the rest of the Las Vegas Summer League after suffering the bruised knee last night. In his Summer League debut, played a half of basketball for the Pelicans and scored 9 points. And the Lakers trying to make a little run back in it, down 14 points.
Perkins is the Kabengele of Buffalo. He came off the bench, was a non-starter. Julius Randle.
3 straight years Nick Perkins was the 6th man in the Mid-America Conference. Three-pointer good. Derek Walton Jr. touching or keeping score. Michino with the feed down low. Great hesitation, but unable to finish. Kabengele got it back and finished that time. Corner three won't go down for Eric Coleman.
Really good pass.
And one beautiful finish. Kaiser Gates. 10-0 run right now for the Clippers as they've built their lead from 37-15, and that will get the oohs and ahs going. Cacok with the finish.
Bet on himself.
After a couple of years at Syracuse. Shot for Joe Young there.
Good decision by Mann because he dragged 2 ball defenders with him off that ball screen. He's got to read that and kick that back to Kabengele.
Cacok starting to heat up now for the Lakers.
Coming out of the timeout, blitzing the opening pass. That's a walk.
Joe Young sliding, no call. Outside it goes, and 3 more, Eric Coleman. All right, here come the Lakers. As we like to say in the NBA, everybody makes a run, even in the Summer League, but that time denied. From the 2 biggest cities in the country came up with the big splashes in NBA free agency.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's really an interesting dynamic.
Allegedly, we're crying after a loss. Everything was a gate, and everything is magnified. And now, I mean, that was kind of the dawn of social media in 2010. Now we're in full bloom of social media. Guys, the other thing is that when LeBron played in Cleveland and Miami, there was a trio. They won't have that situation where, again, LeBron and Anthony Davis complement each other, and there's not a third person in there to take shots away.
Cliff winning the battle. Here's an open 3 look for Jerome Robinson. Big hit.
Nice decision right there by Derek Walton Jr. getting in the lane somewhere, whether it's internationally or here in the States. And I've been really impressed with just how hard he plays.
He's going to be coming off the bench for Miles Simon. He's had a good look, has had good looks today. That was the first one where he kind of felt he was off target and was chasing it. Dakota Mathias hitting from outside for the Lakers, who have it down to 5.
Or have some type of mentorship.
We often throw out a lot of terms on our broadcast. Two-way is one of those terms. Caroline, a little up and under, follows up his own rebound, but on the outlet, nearly turned it over. Mathias from his knees finding Perkins.
Kind of a poor man's Robert Horry.
He really improved, right, his last couple of years as a three-point shooter. Oh, another vicious dunk by the Clippers. That one courtesy of Nigel Hayes.
Keep the ball in the middle, and one guy guards all 3 of you.
Three-pointer from the top. Good. Cody Miller-McIntyre. Miller-McIntyre, the step back off target. Offensive rebound and stick back for Devontae Cacok. Soon enough in Los Angeles to see the Clippers and how the Lakers come around. Cliff Alexander nearly missed on the dunk and popped out and went back for it. Howard. Lob up. Cacok couldn't finish, but it still went through. Right?
That's exactly right.
As opposed to the Metro Atlantic Athletic. Nice move inside. Terrence Mann. Under 2 minutes to go here in the third, little two-man game. Cacok again trying to finish, but able to guide it through the cylinder. Summer League game, a chance to tie or take the lead with a long one. Miller-McIntyre hits, and they've tied the game, erasing the 22-point deficit. Offensive rebound. Walton pulls the trigger on a 3 and gives the Clippers the lead back.
Interesting scenario, which has created another scenario, because now what happens with Russell Westbrook? And you know, we talked to Woj earlier, and I understand if you make that trade, you got to match dollars and dollars. Happening in Brooklyn, it's kind of hip. Brooklyn's a hip place. Kawhi, on the other hand, he's playing in the Lakers building,
right?
And that's just what it is. Paul George and Kawhi Leonard.
I think so. I mean, look, there's a lot of Clippers fans who are growing up in a new generation of Clippers basketball.
As far as the total landscape, they're in the competition with the Rams right now. But I will say this, NBA fans, transplants, plenty of those in LA.
If they get off to a good start with the DNA of that team, how does your show change?
I think they'll be a bigger part of the conversation.
Coffey has the screener. Alexander hits the roller and finishes with a left hand. Out of the high school ranks.
1 year at Kansas, had some NCAA issues that he basically chose to leave before he was going to be ineligible.
Back center with the Grizzlies and Clippers. All games also streaming live, ESPN app, so you can watch anywhere. Miller-McIntyre out of Wake Forest. Joe Young, the veteran, backing down, gets the foul and the bucket. Well, the Clippers with the three-point lead. Big offensive rebound. A great feed from Coffey and a slam dunk. Little crossover right, crossover left. How about a third crossover down low? Late in the clock, chucks it at the rim and scores. Kabengele can't finish underneath, but 2 offensive rebounds and a putback. No, follow won't go. 1:20 left. Down 6. Cacok all the way down the middle of the floor.
How about that? Went all magic Cacok on it. Trap in the backcourt, you got to come back, meet your passes. Advance pass, really good. Next pass.
Nice touch to Kabengele for the slam. Well executed by the Clippers to go up 6.
The whole key on that is when you got 2 on the ball, you've got to come back to the ball, meet your pass.
And he's the logo.
He is the logo.
You see it in the corner of our screen.
And at the Green Prairie, he's got a great restaurant where you can get a great steak.